So I'm on the way to work. On the way to work, about to make me some. About to get my paycheck. Make me some coins. Some chopstick. That's better. So what I'm going to talk about this morning is I want to talk about people walking around here like freaking drawing books. And I saw a video of this young couple, and this girl is just tatted on her neck, her her arm, even down in her private area. And what she did was she put dating on her body. You know, it's not even, they're not even married, and even if they were, like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, when did we think that was cute to put your boyfriend's name on your body or on your neck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all understand this, because I met a dude some years ago. I remember I was doing that lift, and the guy was, he was so conceited and so sure of himself, and he was telling me like, yeah, he got a couple of joints, they show their loyalty by putting his name on their body. I said, they show you the loyalty. He was like, yeah. I started laughing. And he was just like, I gotta brand them. Like, you brand them like cows? And I just started laughing, and he had the audacity to try to get my number. I'm like, no, baby. No, 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 no. No. And this is a couple of years ago. This was, I want to say, Symphony had to be like maybe two. So this was like maybe 5 years ago. So now what I've been noticing is a lot of young girls out there, y'all sitting up here putting some dude's name on your body. That's not cool. It's not cute, and it's not beautiful. It makes you look barbaric as heck. And I know you got a lot of folks that's going around here with tattoos and stuff. I got a tattoo on my leg. I got a tattoo, but it was on my high thigh back in the day of Betty Boop. I can't, I could get rid of it, but I don't see it. And thank God I didn't go to the levels of getting stuff tattooed on my arms and stuff. Which I don't understand is like, this is a fad right now. Y'all getting tatted on your neck and on your side. That's a fad. That it to me, and I'm gonna just be honest. It doesn't look cute when you in a wedding dress. It doesn't look cute when you in a gorgeous prom dress. It just, you look very barbaric, very barbaric. And if you're young putting this type of stuff on your body, you are going to grow to hate what you put on your body, and you're going to ask yourself, why the heck did I do that? So instead of you getting the ring, and see, when a man shows you he loves you and he wants to be with you for life, he puts a ring on your finger. In different cultures, like in India, when those women are married, they have like this little red dot on their foreheads, but those dots aren't tatted. At least some of them that I know, they can remove those things. Y'all going around here like freaking cattle, and you got another dude stamped on your body. And then I listened to this thing say, that's a powerful name right there, because that powerful name, you so what we would call ick whipped, that you would literally put his name on his face on your neck. And I'm like, you you're 20 years old. 10 times out of 10, you're not even going to be with him by the time you hit 29, 25, 26. That's just the name of the game. Like, a lot of folks, I mean, you rarely see people that say, okay, I've been together with my husband since high school. That's a rare thing. That, you know what I mean? Like, you rarely see people say that. You rarely see people, in marriages for a very long time, because a lot of folks have hardened their hearts. So what made you put his name on the side of your cheek, and you walking around here looking stupid? You are. And a lot of people are not going to want to hear me, because some of y'all tatted all the way up to your eyeballs and to your toenails. But I'll be the first to tell you, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's not, to me, especially women. Like men, I can see, like, I met somebody, Yesterday, he had a lot of tattoos on him, and he's in the military. You know what I mean? I could get it, barbaric men, because that's a barbaric thing. Like, I get that, but even he hates some of his tattoos that he did because he did it a long time ago. I mean, some of it skulls and snakes and stuff like that, and then you look like that. That stuff does not define you to be a walking tabloid sign or coloring book, because at the end of the day, your body is a temple. My niece, as gorgeous as she is, I saw the tattoo that was on her arm, and it was of a woman, and it looked so floozy nasty. Whoever did that didn't even know how to do a tattoo job. Like, it's like you got a 10-year old to draw on your arm, and it's a woman on there, a provocative woman on that. And I told her, don't be putting no more tattoos on your body. That's ugly. I was drinking. Oh, really? Now you got that thing on your daggone arm. And I wouldn't say for the rest of your life, but it's ugly. It's so freaking ugly. And so, anyway, when I was looking at that video of Blueface and Chris Rock, I'm like, first of all, I had to tell myself, Mona, you got to step away from this, because I was going down the rabbit hole, and I was like, some things just don't look right here. And there's some other things too that I suspect, and I knew I wouldn't trip him. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into all of that. But the simple fact that you went ahead and you put a dude's face on your neck. And that's not the first time I seen a young lady. I couldn't say lady, but a young female. Well, I guess young lady, I suppose. Because you know, with lady, a lot of class comes with that. So I'll say young female. That's not the first time I seen that. When uh, a 20-something-year-old got their necks tatted up. Just like the girl who came out with being AIDS positive, she was all tatted up, and I'm like, that's not cute. It's not cute. I don't know what type of. I know this is a trend, but that trend is going in, and y'all gonna be walking around here with tattoos and can't get decent jobs. I don't know. I guess maybe you will be getting decent jobs if majority of generation walking around here tatted up. It's not cute. That's just like the one guy, he went ahead and got his entire body tatted and got his eyeballs jet black, and he wonder why he can't get a job. Your body is a temple. You got to take care of your body inside and out. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of your teeth. You got to take care of eating healthy, working out. And sometimes you can't put all types of makeup. Even me, if I put certain makeup on me, I'll start to break out. So I can't be wearing, any type of thing on my face. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, we thought it was cute to have, like, remember they used to do the piercing, the tongue piercings, and then the belly piercings. I tried to get a belly piercing and try to get it, what is it, sideways. My damn skin, excuse my mouth, sorry y'all. My skin came off. And then I got like a little, I got a scar on my belly button because I was being stupid trying to add something onto my body that was foreign that I should have added on. So some people could be like, well, tattoos is a form of whatever. I don't care what you say. This is my thoughts. It's ugly, especially on women. If you got them all on your arms, and you probably did it, okay, but it's still ugly. You go put it on, you putting on a nice, beautiful dress, and instead of everybody looking at you in the dress, they're looking at the tattoos you got on you. It's ugly. Stop it. Your body is a temple. You know what I mean? Like, if God wanted you to have tattoos on you, he would have created you with tattoos on you. You know what I mean? But y'all going around here, like I said, walking coloring books. Skin, you can't even see what your skin used to look like because you tatted up. And you thought it was cute. It is literally a fad. It is literally a phase. You will wake up one day and you're going to say, why did I do that, man? I mean, I am 40, and I be looking at my tattoo. I can't see it unless I turn sideways. And when I do see the tattoo, I be like, what possessed me to put Mona, your nickname had nothing to do with the daggone cartoon character. But I did it anyway because I was like, oh, I got a tattoo. I got nobody could see it, but I knew the value of when you get a job, first impressions are the last impressions. And unless we start rolling over to the generation of tattoos that walk around with tattoos, so they hire people with tattoos. The last time I look, people look at you and they would think like, what the heck was you doing to get all them tattoos like that? Like how? It's a disadvantage. I don't care what you say. I see women with dresses on, and when I see all them freaking tattoos, it takes away the beauty of you in those dresses. And some people like, I don't care. I like my tattoos. Okay, don't care you like your tattoos, whatever. But I'm starting to see a lot of youngins out here, 18, 19 years old, and daggone well, in a couple of years from the 18, 19 years old to the 26 to the 30, their mind frames are going to be different. And some of y'all going to be stuck in the permanency of ink. You put this dude's name, what? A dude couldn't even ask me, you gonna put my name on your body? Yeah, it, he wouldn't see. That's the level of men that you dating, because if you dating a man that's on that type of level, he wouldn't even ask a question like that. He wouldn't even ask for you to put his name on your body, and you walking around here, and the whole time the dude looking at you like, yeah, that's one of my cattle. And that's another thing too. These dudes think that they could put a baby in you, and that's going to stop you from your dreams and visions and stop you from going far, because putting a baby in you, you're worthy of walking around with their seeds, but you're not worthy of them taking your hand in marriage. It's backwards, man. You chicks out here, you like, pick me. I want to be baby number one, number 10. Pick me, and he ain't even taking care of baby number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you in line because he look cute. That cuteness is gonna fade. That cuteness is gonna fade, especially if you come up and Slim them went ahead and gave you the monkey. Yeah, I look, Auntie Mona talking now. Let a dude buy you flowers. Let him buy you diamonds. Let him take you on, you know, dinner dates without anything, not without expecting anything. Y'all sitting up here allowing these dudes to draw on you. You like, yeah, I got my tattoo of him, and it's cute. No, it's not. You look stupid. You look silly, silly rabbit. You know what I'm saying? You look silly, like you don't even, like, this dude just went ahead and took your beauty away and allowed you to touch your body up like that. No real man would allow you to. You just went and put this dude's face on your neck. And then some of y'all got regret tattoos out there. I know I do, but I ain't never. This a different breed out here. Cause my breed, we ain't rock. What? You want me to put what on my body, boy? Bye. Like I said, them type of dudes wouldn't even ask those type of questions. You are literally walking around here worse than a daggone dog. You know, my cats don't even wear collars. Excuse me, y'all. They don't wear collars. Those are my boss cats. I try to buy them some daggone little diamond collars. Them cats was like, don't get this crap off of us. Whole time we not about that life. You of a dude. So young ladies, Auntie Mona is disappointed in you out there. Okay, you don't put no man's name on your body. And when I saw that on my niece's arm, I said, "What is this?" Oh, Auntie, I was drinking. No excuse. It's ugly, and you need to get it removed. And you need to be sober. See, that's another thing too. What I've been noticing about that couple, y'all drinking so much Hennessy, you better stop, or y'all gonna be in a daggone dialysis chair. I'm just saying. Y'all promoting all of this. You ever wonder why, especially when you go into those, I wouldn't say the hoods, well, I guess the hoods. You ever notice they have a liquor store and right next to it down the street, not even a block over, there used to be a liquor store, church, and then you got a daggone dialysis center. They popping up all over the place. Y'all keep messing up your daggone kidneys. You looking like a cigarette in a bottle. Put it down. It's not cute, and that's the reason why y'all get around people, or you, in order for you to have a conversation, and in order for it to be a reality show, y'all got to be drunk out of your mind so that entity can take over. Y'all can never be sober. You can't sit there and be like, let's talk. Ladies, let's have some tea real quick. Yes, please add some honey to mine. No, you got to sit up here. Let me get some honey. Let me get, and you drink it out of a bottle. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Remember, in my 20s, you know, my crew, y'all already know the story. My crew was called the Smokettes. I'm a retired Smokette because we used to smoke like chimneys. Weed. That was it. That's all we used to smoke was weed. And I can't stand the smell of that crap. And marijuana, marijuana, green ganja, weed, that loud, that stuff, man. We party so much, I can't even remember half of the stuff after, you know, in my 20s, because we was high every single day, night and day. We was high. And I remember every time I went to try to go get a job, I'm taking 19 500s to clear my urine, drinking all types of water. It wasn't worth it. Body burning and some more stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It wasn't worth it. And I was like, you know what? I can't. Relatives are like, Mona, let me use your pee. I gotta hold my peace. And I'm like, man, you need to quit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, don't act like I just came from nowhere. I used to party. I used to perform. I used to be in the music limelight. Like, yeah, like that's what we did. We used to smoke. I remember one time they had a competition, like it was a Halloween competition. Whoever won the little rap thing, they would win this money. And back then, I was a cheerleader coach. So I had my whole crew dressed up like cheerleaders, and we had dead faces. We had our faces in powder, and I'm performing up there. And then after I got finished, people was looking at me crazy. And I was high too. And I was like, why are they staring at me like that? And I realized, because we supposed to be some dead cheerleaders around here. We won. So I won the money. And the first thing we did, we bought a whole big thing of green and just smoked. We just, like when I tell y'all we used to smoke, we used to smoke. So what I regret is that some of the people, after high school and in my 20s, I really can't remember them like that. I remember faces, but don't really remember names, because you know why? I was high. I wasn't sober. I was high. But one thing, let me tell you, I ain't putting no daggone man's name tattooed on my body. You ask anyone in my crew, did any ladies, did any one of us get a man's tattoo name on our body? Stop the music. Nobody in my crew got that. So I don't understand why y'all youngins out here think it's cute to get your boyfriend's name tattooed on your body, and the next week y'all gonna be broken up and you walking around here looking like a clown. And then you on TV just as loud, because everybody is about the views. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. When you got one generation that acts a certain way, if they acting bad, the next generation gonna be even worse. If you don't have an uprising of good folks to teach, the other generation. So what I'm seeing on TV is I'm seeing some nasty stuff. I'm seeing stuff that I'm just like, wait a minute, I must be old, because where they do that at? When did this become cute? Wouldn't it become cute to walk around and act like you and be ignorant? Yeah, I be listening to some of these youngins talk, and I'm like, what did he just say? Yeah, man, huh? You know, sorry. And y'all bringing babies into the world, and these dudes sitting up here flashing these dollars and stuff like that, like, like, yeah, this the type of money I got. But what are you're leading a lot of people astray because of the things that you do. You're leading a lot of people astray because of the things that you do. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that until later on. Like my young music then was straight devil music. Like I was rapping about shooting and killing, drinking, dropping it to the floor, sex. I was just on some little Kim type stuff. And I realized, like, God had to point it out and ask me, Mona, which side are you on? Like, you can't be about me and then be sitting up here rapping about shooting and killing and popping people and getting high. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So you're gonna have to pick and choose a side. Because when you put that type of music out there, you got a whole army of people that's following you right into the pit of hell. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna rap about that no more. It was a wake up call when my brother passed away, and he didn't even get a chance to see 25. And I don't want to be a part of anything like that. So you don't understand, like, a lot of y'all that's in the limelight, a lot of y'all music that is deterring people away from God, all y'all gonna be judged, and especially the ones that sitting up there listening to it. Y'all indulging in it and entertaining it. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with it. You're not even trying to correct it. And as an elder, and I don't mind being the older staff of the group, you know, you gotta correct that and let it be known that ain't cute. Ain't nothing cute about you walking around here with another man's name tattooed on your hind parts. It's not cute. Am I tripping? Sorry, y'all. It's not cute. If somebody would say, if you love me, you gonna put a, you gonna put a tattoo on you. No. If you love me, you gonna have my baby. But then when marriage come on the scene, everybody got amnesia. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Because you know why? Marriage is for that special one person you want to be with for the rest of your life. And when you start dodging bullets, instead you start making chicks put freaking names on their hind-tails for you. Because now you sitting up there trying to take note of how many stupid girls you got to fall for you. And I'm telling you too, God is going to hold the man accountable too, not just the woman who does it, but the man too. Like, what are you pushing here? So, anywho, please don't get tattoos. It's so unladylike, darling. It's just so vulgar. Don't get tattoos. Like, stop it. It's not cute. And y'all could be like, whatever. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Do what you want to do. I'll be the first to tell you it's not cute. And then once you keep looking at it long enough, you realize, what the heck did I do that for? And now you're trying to look for ink removal spots, and they may put scars and stuff on you. You're trying to look for makeup and stuff to cover things. I'm trying to tell you, the things that I did in my 20s, I am totally different in my 40. Like, I'm 40, and the things that I did in my 20s, oh my gosh, some of the stuff I'd be like, Mona, what was you thinking? You was hard headed as, oh my gosh, if you would have just listened. But also, too, I really wish I had a great role model that I can look up to kind of coach me on. You know what I mean? My mother, she was great. But I really wish I had an older woman that'd be like, nah, little sis, uh-uh, you know, all that. As a woman, you sitting up here and you walking around with a Hennessy bottle and you ready to put your mouth to it like you a daggone dude. That, and even a dude like that is just so like, what's wrong with you getting a cup? And why are you drinking harsh drinks anyway? You know what that could do to your liver, your kidneys, you know? Like I had to realize like all that try, cause see when you young, you trying to get to that high real quick. You trying to hurry up and smoke and have that cup real quick. And then when you beyond high, all of a sudden the drink to take over you, and now you knocking stuff down and you ready to fight and wreck everybody and don't remember anything the next day. And everybody like, you don't remember what you did? Nah, what did I do? You looking around like, what did I do? You don't remember for real, dog? No, wow, what happened? You don't remember? Nah, man, you gotta be sober, man. Never catch it. Y'all talk about never let nobody catch you slipping. That's the fastest way for somebody to catch you slipping is when you drunk. When you drunk, anybody can do anything to you when you're knocked the freak out. Stay sober. You know, stay freaking. Y'all need to go on a cleanse. And I'm look, Mona tell you need to go on a cleanse. Get you a nice wine glass if you want to feel like you drinking something. Put some water in it and add a little bit of vinegar if you want a tang tang taste and start cleansing your body. And also too, if you're young, you know, and you decide that you want to indulge in drinking, you know, the Bible says he who loves wine will never be rich. Okay. So don't be loving this crazy alcohol because it's going to turn you out. But if you have to drink, choose a nice wine and put it in a wine glass. Don't let the whole world know your business. Like, oh, she drinking right now. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's one lady and she does these interviews and she drinks a lot. So she it looked like she kind of slowed down. She probably went to the doctors and they told her something ain't right. But because she used to have that wine glass all the time. But see, when I was growing up, it's when somebody was drinking, like overly drinking, we called it rhinos. Y'all drinking too much. We did. We called it rhinos. Like y'all literally, y'all just, what's up with y'all drinking like this? Like you drinking just to hurry up and be drunk. Grown people don't drink like that. You sip, you sip, but you're not drunk. Drink wine, but you're not drunk. And then when you get to a certain level, you just like, man, I just want, my body is just wanting some water. You know what I mean? But that's when you get to that certain level. And some folks be like, I don't drink. I want to keep a sober mind. So I don't drink. But anyway, I see a lot of these youngers over here, and that's what they do. They drink. Everybody sit around, give me some too, please. I'm telling you, all y'all gonna be in a dialysis chair if you keep messing around. Y'all drinking too hard. I met somebody, and like if I have guests over, I got nice like crystals, like you know, champagne glasses that are really nice crystal ware, and I may have like wine. I don't have like hardcore drinks. For what? You trying to conjure up something back in the day and bring her up? She's been banished. So I'm not going to drink them hard drinks and go back and open Pandora's box. And I'm trying to tell you, a lot of y'all can't even talk. You can't even have a sober thought. You become what you think about. So the devil keep you drunk as a skunk. Y'all out here, you thinking it's cool waking up with hangovers and stuff. Like that young boy, he reminds me of my nephew, Blue. He waking up with freaking glass in the back of your daggone head. And I don't mean no harm. I'm not gonna say too much about Krishan because as I look at a person and I see something, I'm always a lot of people be like, nah. I'm like, nah, I see something that's not right. And I'll be like, hold up, am I tripping? And when I go looking for the truth, I'll be like, I knew I wasn't tripping. But anywho, with I'm not even gonna go on that. But I will say this is that the image that they're putting out there is so you can get it. What I was taught, what was shown to me, is that the reason why they pick and choose these artists that are not talented whatsoever, but they help promote sex, they help promote damnation, they help promote destruction, they help promote evil, and they're not going to go after the pure artists out there. Because I don't know if you look back at a time how music was in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Music will help create, it'll help mold a society. So when you have music, remember back then in the 60s and the 70s, men were talking about how they were in love with their woman. They would be like, the Temptations, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Like they promoted, beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't alive back then, but this was the type of atmosphere of the music that went out there. It was to promote love. And even Marvin Gaye, what's going on, brother, brother, brother? It was promoting, you know, people coming together. Because one thing I would say, especially in the black community, is we got black on black crime more than we got white on black crime. Every time I turn around, somebody got popped in somebody's neighborhood, and we already know it was a black person who did it. And we need to tackle on that situation instead of hitting the streets talking about Black Lives Matter when somebody get beat down by the police. When Tyrone and them just ran up on Marcus and shot them and the next door neighbor up by accident. And if we can't sit up here and bring that to the forefront of what's going on, then it's no point. And if you keep on promoting the damnation of this devil crazy music that's turning our children out, they have our children young and high. If you ask a black person this, have you ever known somebody, if not your immediate family members, but somebody around you that got killed by gun violence? They're always going to say, yes, I do. My nephew died, my son died, my brother died, my next door neighbor's son died. Like, we black people, we, especially African American people, mean the ones that are from this country, we always know somebody in our families that got shot up. And guess who did it? It wasn't no white man who did it. It was a black man who did it. And then you can't even catch these days, and 9 times out of 10 you can't even catch who did it, because it's a drive-by, which means we got serial killers around here. Some of them got more bodies on a gun, and I said that before. But then, yeah, we sit up here, we look at Puff Daddy, we look at all the music that you put out here on, I'm a shooting you up, I'm run up in the soul, I'm gonna tell them what to do, because I'm to take a soul, and I don't even care, I'm a dance all in hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting up here and you promoting this stuff, and then all you doing is promoting a whole bunch of army of misfit dudes that's gonna take another woman's son out. Another little girl that was jumping on her bed playing with her dolls, and she got popped by a stray bullet. But we don't sit up here, we don't look at these producers like, what are you producing here? Why can't we have feel good music? Why can't we go back to the electric slide? Who's really pulling the strings here? See, when y'all start worshiping the daggone devils, and that's another thing too about this so-called blue Krishan, Cardi, Nicki Minaj, you promoting the Minaj, the big booty. You had a lot of women go out there and get those big butts done, and they died on the table. Like, do y'all not know, like, y'all going to be held accountable for that? You probably say that ain't had nothing to do with me. I was on a mic and I was doing my thing. No, she saw y'all behind and she thought, well, let me go out here and get a butt like Nicki Minaj. And then when she went out there to Mexico or even in the United States, she died on the table trying to promote and be oversexed like you. I'm trying to tell you, if y'all don't repent of that, y'all gonna burn in hell. And y'all go around here promoting devil signs with the horns and stuff. And I be looking at this stuff like, y'all do a lot for the dollar. Y'all do a lot for the dollar, and you lost your soul for the dollar. You think you got a long time coming. You think you got enough time to do the most. And it's always the ones that's out here doing destruction. And as soon as they hit 80, 90 years old, now they want to repent and say, I was real young, and I'm turning my life over. But you think you got tomorrow? I'm trying to tell you some real stuff. Look at Kobe Bryant. He had a lot of plans, didn't he? $1 billion man walking around, and now he's dead. Now he's dead. His judgment already happened. But let's go back to what they're promoting. So when I'm seeing these tattoos, when I'm seeing abuse, I just saw a dude fake knock out a woman. That's what you promoting, that dudes can knock out women. And then you wonder why there has been an increase in domestic violence. You wonder why there has been an increase in gun violence. I mean, there's been an increase. I mean, every time I turn on the news, and I don't even be looking at the news, I could be doing my work, and in my computer all of a sudden to pop up, oh, in this neighborhood this person got shot, that person got shot, and you like, what? That's over there by, and I had to do my part as a believer, and I said it in my last videos. I had to say, I'm gonna take matters in my own hand. I'm gonna just start praying. You remember you had the prayer warriors that got every block, neighborhoods, and start calling them out before God. I just started praying for the neighborhoods, asking God to put angels over there in Benning Road, Washington D.C., Capitol Heights, District Heights. I'm asking for the Lord to protect this country. Because we love our freedom. We don't know nothing about no daggone World War III and a daggone bomb being dropped, and us, not being able to eat. We like being able to put on our clothes and come and go as we please. We don't know nothing about, poverty. We over people get over here because we live like kings and queens. We drive the cars we want to drive. We eat the way we want to eat. We go out. We be married. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about that. But when a nation stops praying, you're removing God's hand, and you're allowing the enemy to come in, just like you allowed the enemy to come in your household and to deal with your children when it come to the music, and come to the kids at school, like the influences. I don't like how this car sound. Like, how you? That's Toyota's for it. Sorry, y'all. It save on gas, but it shouldn't sound like a daggone Ford cylinder. It really shouldn't. So it sounds like that when I'm going from eco to power. But still, I done put already 30,000 miles on this daggone car. 30,000 miles. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30,000 miles. 30, 30, 30, 30. I've been riding, that's why. So anyway, so I'm just saying, so please don't put no tattoos on your body. Please, if anybody ain't ever and then watch the company you keep. Birds of a feather, they flock together. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It's like I be um listening to some of the greats, Napoleon Hill, um, we become what we think about. Like, you gotta watch that stuff. That's why you can't listen to all of the music. You can't listen to it. That's why you notice at nighttime more crime is committed at nighttime. And I seen people on the spiritual go ham off of a song in the club, and a majority of them drinking, and they sitting up here, I'ma see that chick, I'm pop pop pop. I'm like, what? Back then it was like, let's have fun. Let's go to the club. Let's dance all night with my friends. Now you sitting up there talking about you about to commit murder. And y'all sitting up here, you dancing like little demons around the daggone thing. What? It's not cute. I'm just saying it's not cute. Like y'all need to literally find your frequency and get on it and get off of this daggone this terror mess that they on. Like some of these people will go down in history as creating havoc. Music not creating love, it's not creating prosperity, it's not creating peace, it's not creating realness, it's just creating destruction. I don't want God to be upset with me because I put a song out there and the song was literally about just destruction. You think God not gonna draw? You can't be like, well, God, that was he'll show you exactly what they did. A lot of folks they literally went to hell because of what you posted, what you put out there, what your view was. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful from by that, but please don't put no tattoos on your body. Man tell you if you love me, you gonna put a tattoo on your body. But I don't love you because I ain't putting your name on my body. And even if I did, I'm not putting your name on you. I'm not with they used to do that to slaves. They used to brand slaves. Like if you belong to Robert Hall, them slaves walking around there with RH on their bodies. Like know y'all history, man. You allow anything, and that means that you don't think of yourself as human beings. It's just like with this whole abortion thing. If you think it's so, like I witnessed the girl say, I killed three of them joints. If you killed three of them joints, you think you really think like you already got hell tickets. You already got a ticket going to hell for murder. You think that God is not going to judge you? He says it's six things that he hates and seven that he detests, and one of them is the shedding of innocent blood. And you said it so freely. So not only are you saying I killed three of them giants, but you pushing it out there for other young women to go out and kill three of them giants. Now, and nobody's warning you. You gonna go to hell for three of them joints you, because that's what he created. But you don't care, and y'all put these people on TV to influence the youth. Like these people are purposely put on to cause the destruction and the fall and of your demise. They want you to follow them into destruction. Stop giving these people platforms. Start teaching your children to have pride in themselves and their bodies, and your children won't stray away. Stop teaching your sons to just knock up different women. Just the mere fact you having so many babies. The diseases that you walking around with diseases. You can't even keep one woman where you can enjoy that one woman for the rest of your life. Instead, you sitting up here sleeping with this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And I'm like, your piece probably look like rabies, man. Like that's disgusting. Why are you always flying down the hallway, dude? I saw you yesterday. Not the hallway, but on the road. But you got different baby mothers, and the baby mother you sitting around here, I thought she was gonna be home. You knew what he was about. He don't even take care of his other children, and you figured if I have his baby, then he's gonna love me. He's gonna be with me. We're gonna have a big, great family, and we're gonna do everything because I have his baby. A lot of these boys weren't teach to be men to take care of their children. Only men take care of their children. Evil men don't. You know what I'm saying? Only men are there for their children to see them through life. Evil men don't. Okay? And just because you had somebody baby don't give you the status of you was just like, oh, that's just his baby mama. That's just my baby mama. Y'all been playing them songs way back since the 90s and ain't nothing changed because that's what you promoting. You know, I saw him give that guy Blue, I saw him give a chain, a chain, called a pusher chain, because she pushed out his baby. Here go a pusher chain. A pusher chain. Those ain't even real diamonds. Those are super zirconians. And like somebody posted in the comment, he ain't even wrap it up. And y'all taking stuff like that, thinking it's cute, walking around with tattoos, and you go, he bought me a pusher chain for pushing out his baby. Girl, get out of here. You gonna wake up one day, you gonna look back and be like, what was I thinking? If you had that time. But for the rest of y'all, learn from this. Get back. You're too close, or you can go over there. Thank you. I had to give him thumbs up. Get like look. I look in the front, on my side mirrors, and in the back. You are not gonna hit me. Okay. You always got to be on your game. You got to pay attention to everything. When you driving, you got to pay attention because you could be driving smooth as a cucumber, and here come this thing driving like a bat out of hell, all up on your bumper. And the minute you put on the brakes, I don't know what happened. You weren't paying attention. That's what happened. I don't feel like going to nobody's shop. I don't feel like having to go through insurance. Back up off me. Back up off me. Sorry, y'all. But don't get no tattoos of a man on your body because your body is a temple. Don't. And then walk around with man's face on your people looking at you. They're looking at your neck. They're not even looking at your face up because he knows that God has something great for you. What if God had a man that was literally meant to be for you, but you missed that because you were so in tune by turning another man into your God? You know, when you start putting tattoos of a man on your body, you're turning him into a God, and he's not. And God is a jealous God. He's a jealous God. He may move the dude away from you so you could look at the mirror and you could see. He may, you know what I'm saying? And then you really realize, like, what did I put the why did I put tattoos on my body for this dude? You know? I don't know. Like, never me. Never. Tattoos. You put a tattoo of him on your body? Hmm. Interesting. You let another man swindle you into drawing his name on your body. Like when I tell you that guy that I met, and he was saying that a couple of them women, he had like I think 5 girls. He took pride in basically stamping these women. He took pride that his name was on their bodies, because they love me, like he think he a king. Think you got slaves around here. And I said, so why don't you get married to one of them? No, no, no. Only good because marriage is the ultimate. Marriage is your wife. You're not gonna want your wife walking around with your face on the side of her neck. Unless you are a narcissistic man. But some of you chicks out there, you stupid, you dumb, you wet behind your ears, you rolling with you basically driving with no brakes and you gonna crash. And if you're not saved, you gonna burn. I've seen young women die literally died. My cousin, one of her cousins, was behind a car, and somebody then let this girl get a hold of a Lamborghini. I don't know what it was, but it was one of them Lamborghinis, or I don't think it was a Lamborghini, but it was a very high profile car. It was a fast car. She didn't even know how to drive. Her and her friend, they ripping down the whatever's doing like over 100 and hit a pole, and both of them crashed and dead. If they not safe, they both burning. They both burning. Like, you gotta understand, you were on this earth for a reason, for a season, and then after that, you're gonna be judged. You can't possibly think that you're gonna be drinking Henny, popping pills, smoking all day, freaking having sex all day with everybody other than your husband, and then when you die, I'm a good person. No, man, you're gonna go right where you belong. Hell, I mean, I would feel sorry for you and be like, well, but God don't play them type of games. What have you done for him? You made everybody else your God other than God. It was okay for you to put another man's name on your home pots, and you didn't even take the time out of the day to pray to God. And you sit up here and when she said that's a powerful name right there, girl, get out of here. Put that drink down. Somebody take this girl to charm school. The thing that's the most is that most chicks would be like, that's her business, but it's the fact that you sitting up here and you influencing millions of other girls to follow in your rotten footsteps. You're creating these rotten people. And I'm telling you, God is a jealous God. If he feels that you're going to have that much influence, he'll take you out before you get to that level. You need to really watch it. You need to watch it. Sometimes he will take you out so he can show people, look, this person wasn't no God. Let them bring themselves back from the dead. This is the person you was willing to follow. I'm just saying. I mean, everything has everything you have to look at, you have to analyze, and you really have to think. You really have to think, like, what is it all for? There's a reason behind it. The difference, when I was growing up in my 20s, we didn't have social media to run to. This is when YouTube was just coming out. I posted a couple of things on YouTube, but we didn't have social media to run to. We didn't do daily whatever's on social media. Then I feel like some people relationships have been ruined because of the things that they put on there. Like, I saw a girl and her boyfriend, and they look young. They probably look like there's probably like 19, 20, 21. And the girl, she said, let me do something to your head. The guy had long hair. So what the girl did was she took some scissors and she started cutting his hair. And he was like, what is you doing? And she laughing, like some demon, laughing. And I was like, ooh, what is you doing, Joe? What is you doing? And she did it on film to try to get views. And I'm like, whoa. In the Bible, Samson had a strength, and in his strength, it was his hair. And he didn't let anybody know. He was rocking everybody. And when he told a woman what the strength was, she went back to say it's his hair. They cut, I don't know if it was locks, but they cut his hair off, and he lost his strength. For that young girl to go on to YouTube and to cut his hair like that and laugh, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, do you not even know how serious that is? Maybe it may not even be that serious to the young man, but you thought that was cute. You thought that was cute to get views. Like, this is the type of selfishness and this horrible, hostile behavior that you're putting out there, where people are doing horrible things to other people just to get views. It's horrible. Anyway, we can continue on praying for our youth. Maybe somebody needed to hear that, but don't put any tattoos on your body. Remember, your body is a temple. You got to watch what you put in it. You got to watch what you put in it. You got to watch what you put on it. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day today.